All right, time to go pick up Pops at dialysis. It is day 6 of no power. Oh, there's my neighbors. Neighbors I haven't seen in about a week. Not that this was ever fun, but it's becoming less fun than unfun. If that makes any sense. So I had to go to Target this morning. I didn't have to go to Target. I went to Target this morning. They didn't have anything for me. And then I thought, well, I'm going to look for a few, I don't want to call them staples, a few non-refrigerated snacks. Not even really snacks. To me, when you don't have refrigeration, whether it's a power outage or maybe a long road trip or going camping or whatever, if you really are the kind of person who absolutely has to have some cheese, easy cheese, canned cheese, good way to go. And maybe that's just because I'm a junkie for it, but yeah. Apparently I'm not the only one that feels that way because you can't find it anywhere. Harris Teeter, Publix, Target, nobody's got. I got the last can at Publix, I think. Anyway, I really wish I could show you my dash cam footage. These trees on this street are unbelievable. I mean, if it was a busier street, I'd say somebody had to die in that. Now, a lady working at Lowe's the other night told us that one of their co-workers, one of the young women that work there, was killed. Last I heard, they're saying 120 dead from this storm. You know, it's just another hurricane, and we get them every year, but we don't get them like this. They're talking about the flooding that's hit this area is, we haven't had this level of flooding in 108 years. So we, fortunately, at our house didn't have to deal with a whole lot of flooding. It was all wind. Of course, that much flooding took down some trees because that much rain took down some trees just because of the ground getting so soft and the winds being so heavy. So yeah, it is what it is. But I'm over it. I'm not going to complain about anything, but I am just take this for whatever it's worth. I'm going to tell you that when I was at Target, there were 15 trucks in the parking lot. I counted 15, like cherry picking power company trucks. Now, I didn't see if it actually said Duke Power. It may have been help that had been sent here and they were waiting for their work orders. Maybe, but it's a little disheartening when you're still sitting in a house with no power after 6 days to see 15 trucks congregated in one spot. Yeah, that's kind of, it's annoying. I'm really trying to be more positive, but there's no denying that something like that is annoying at best. So anyway, what do we think the chances are that he's done yet? It is 5 minutes after 2. And nobody's outside. So anyway, Sarah's parents graciously were going to get me a bag of ice, and they showed up at my house with 6 7-pound bags of ice. I think I took 4, maybe 5. I didn't have room. I didn't have anywhere to put it. I've emptied my freezer, and most of my refrigerated area has been emptied. There's some stuff in there, like bottles of water and everything. I'm just leaving them there. I'm going to drink them later when they're cold anyway. But, so I don't want to put ice in the fridge or freezer. I hadn't cleaned it out yet. It needs cleaned out. You know, when all of that stuff, anything that thaws and melts or whatever, you get, sometimes, especially with beef that's wrapped up in the store, you get a little residue. I did throw away some chicken that we were talking about cooking the other night, but I just thought I am not willing to risk cooking chicken that may or may not be okay. Now, the steak we did the other night, I didn't have a problem with that. It had been on ice. It didn't look great, but then again, thawed beef doesn't always look great. It didn't smell bad. We cooked it. It didn't smell bad after we cooked it. First taste or two, I was like, yep, this is a good steak. It's hard too at that point because normally I tenderize it and marinate it, and I had not done either. So at first we had to kind of get past the fact that it wasn't as tender as usual and didn't have the marinade flavor, but it was good. In fact, I didn't finish it. I was going to say I just finished it. I had a little more of it. There was a good bit of it. Yeah, three little tacos with a little Guy Fieri sauce on top. Man, that was good. And then I thought, hey, I've been craving chips and salsa for some reason, and I didn't open any salsa. I've got some, but I didn't. But I thought, I have Tostitos whole grain scoops. I'll have some of them with some of this here easy cheese. And I did, but not many, because them chips were stale. I have no idea when I bought those. Maybe even Sarah bought them. I have no idea how long they've been sitting in the cabinet. And they're open, but sealed, sealed well, actually. But, yeah, they were stale. So I threw them away. Probably going to be some good cleaning out from here with all this food going bad, but that's good. I don't need to eat as much, so this is going to help me get rid of some things that maybe I shouldn't have around anyway. So, day 6. See ya.